The aircraft performing today is the F model, the two-seat variant of the Super Hornet. In today's demonstration, Lieutenant Commander Michael Segalla, call sign Longshot, from York, Maine. Weapons Systems Officer Lieutenant Joe Rooney, call sign Beta, from Troy, New York, will fly the F-18 to the edge of its operating envelope. During the show, aircrew will experience nearly 8 times the force of gravity, accelerate to speeds of up to 700 miles per hour, and demonstrate maneuvers being employed by naval aviators around the world, both in training and in combat. On takeoff, watch as Longshot selects maximum afterburner and executes the F-18 dirty roll to the half-cube.
That 35. Is that my buddy of mine? On the B model? Yeah, it's like they're a nightmare. And they're actually, they're worse performance than the F-15.
That's interesting to think about. Yeah. Despite the fact here, practically at this point, the design is 30 years old already. Yeah. On the roll.
Pushover to level flight. Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the Super Hornet minimum radius turn. The white vapor coming off the jet as it approaches the speed of sound. Let's check in and see how fast they're going.
60 ground, 0.94. 70 ground, 0.96.
could see the vapor on the wings too. Here he comes. Let's come right down.
Holding vertical to that Longshot adjusted with 4. Longshot and Vader now setting up for the square loop. The Super Hornet approaches ship center at 350 miles per hour. Longshot will rapidly reposition the nose 4 times, applying a distinct square path at the start. From the left, the square loop. Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, the Super Hornet inverted whisper pass. However, the Rhino's digital cycle computers allow it to remain completely controllable even at speeds less than 110 miles per hour. In the 1v1 air combat arena, this ability to fly slow is a premium.
The military
as it
might
allows
require
the
that they
to flush any aircraft out in front of it and then deploy weapons and win the fight.
I don't know what their rules are. Of course, they're running different rules than civilians array, but they very well might have a rule that says the airplane's got to be flown with a fighter aircraft like this, got to be flown with full crew. Think of it this way: the backseater could be calling out airspeeds.
Let's go back in the cockpit for another speed check. All right, Ben, how slow can you go?
In front of BPM.
2,000-ton U.S. Naval aircraft carrier. To land in an area 1/10 the length of a normal-sized runway, carrier aviators must touch down between 4 ladders.
If they don't land, they crash.
Use an optimal landing system, commonly
And here's
referred
the
to
thing,
as
they
the ball.
actually gun the engine with a touchdown.
Because
If you don't catch a wire, the engine's up time to spool.
Exactly.
Let's listen
They're already
in on
going
the
on
final
the
approach.
Yeah, I've got a couple guys who fly RC jet airplanes. You know, that's the biggest problem they have. They get behind on the speed. It takes 2 or 3 seconds for the pilot to react to their problem. Oh, really? Photo pass, he's probably going to be in burner. Yeah. Oh yeah. If you want a picture, you got to sacrifice it.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the right, the Super Hornet photo pass.
Oh man. Shooting on a single shot, I never would have got that picture.
I got it, mine.
Where's that? The one I'm in, when sometimes you're in full zoom.
What's that?
Sometimes where your zoom is.
Track. Yep.
You're trying to zoom in, but it narrows your field of view. So.
Exactly.
Ladies and gentlemen, from the left, the Super Hornet carrier break. Ladies and gentlemen, the F-18 you saw here today is one of many used to train pilots and weapon systems officers at Strike Fighter Squadron 106.
Only a couple weeks after his farewell.
Oceana and Virginia.
That was his last time.
He was going to retire, and he asked us right after he retired.
Employ the Super Hornet. Currently, there are 33 operational Super Hornet squadrons in the Navy, defending freedom and democracy around the world. It takes many talented and dedicated young men and women to maintain, fix, and fly these aircraft. Help us thank the entire Rhino Demo maintenance team and our maintenance professionals here at the show. They are AMC Owen Devalier from New Orleans, Louisiana. AME2 Rosa Day from Dallas, Texas. PR1 David Gosner from Virginia Beach, Virginia. AT2 Asia Gray from Douglas, Georgia. AO2 Joe Matuska from Linwood, Washington. AE2 Dalton Brown from Red Oak, North Carolina. 82 Xavier Basin from Douglasville, Georgia. And AM2 Craig Whitaker from Naples, Florida. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the entire United States Navy, we thank you for allowing us to demonstrate the capabilities of the F-18 Super Hornet. We are interested in checking out our merchandise or learning more about naval aviation. Please visit our tent. It's located just behind the KC-135.
Oh, really?
Yeah, thanks.